Now let's just see the next question. Question number 3 says that a village having a population of 4,000 requires 150 liters of water per head per day. It has a tank measuring 20 meters, 15 meters, 6 meters. Dimensions are already given to us. For how many days will the water of this tank last? So we actually have to calculate the number of the days in which the water of this tank actually lasts. So let's just start the solution of this one. So first of all, as we can see, it is already given to us that the tank is measuring as 20 meters, 15 meters and 6 meters. So it is actually nothing but the length, breadth and the height of the tank is already given to us. So let us suppose if I'm just writing up over here that the length is given to us as nothing but 20 meters. The breadth is given to us as nothing but is equal to 15 meters. The height is already given to us as nothing but is equal to 6 meters. So this is nothing but the length, breadth and the height. Moreover, the other thing which is also given to us is nothing but the population of the village. The population of the village is already given to us as nothing but is equal to 4,000, and the capacity of or we can say the consumption of the water per head per day is also given to us as nothing but 150 liters. So consumption of water per head per day is given to us as nothing but 150 liters. This is 150 liters. So let us suppose first of all we are just finding out the capacity of the tank. So the capacity of the tank is nothing but is equal to the volume of the water that it can hold within it. So the capacity of the tank is equal to the volume of the tank, which is nothing but is equal to L into B into H. So this would be nothing but 20 into 15 into 6, which is nothing but is equal to 1800, and we have the units as nothing but meter cube over here. So as you can see, the consumption of the water per head per day is given to us as in liters, means the water is already given to us in the liters. So it would be good for us if we'll convert this meter cube into the liters. So we know that in 1 meter cube we have 1000 liters. So let's just plug in the value over here. So this would be nothing but 1800 into 1000 liters, since we know that in 1 meter cube we have 1000 liters. So using that concept we can just change meter cube into the liter. So this would be nothing but 1800,000 liters. So this is nothing but the capacity of the tank. So this is nothing but the capacity of the tank, and let's just move on further. That what do we have to calculate? We have to calculate the number of the days will the water of this tank last. So let us suppose, let D be the number of the days. Let D be the number of the days. Let D be the number of the days the water should last. So it imply if D, we are taking the number of the days the water should last, so it definitely implies that the two things would be equal to each other. First of all, the capacity of the tank. The capacity of the tank should be is equal to the water in the tank. The water in the tank, or we can say the consumption of the water in the tank. In how many days? Water in the tank for D days. For D days. So as you can see, we have if we are taking D be the number of the days the water should last, so it definitely implies the capacity of the tank. The capacity of the tank should be is equal to the water in the tank for the D days, or we can also write it as nothing but the consumption of the water by the whole population in D days. We can also write it in such a manner that the consumption of the water that are taken by the population of the village. So let us suppose if I am just talking about this, so this would be nothing but is equal to the capacity of the tank, which would be is equal to the consumption of water by 4,000 people in D days. 4,000 people per head in D days. So this is nothing but is equal to the capacity of the tank, which is nothing but is equal to, it says the consumption of the water by 4,000 people. We know that the consumption of the water per head per day was 150 liters. So what is the consumption of the water by 4,000 people per head per day? So let us suppose if I'll just write up over here that the consumption of the water by 4,000 people per day should be nothing but is equal to 4,000 into 150. It is nothing but 4,000 into 150. And if we are just talking about the D days, then this should be nothing but is equal to into D. So let us suppose if I'm just plugging in the value over here, so this is nothing but 4,000 into 150. This is for per day, and we are here calculating for D days. So this is nothing but into D. Now we know that the capacity of the tank we already have calculated as 1810000. We have 5 zeros over here, which is nothing but is equal to, let's just multiply both of these. So we are actually getting 60000 over here into D. So hence the value of the D that we are getting at the end is nothing but 18. We have 5 zeros divided by, again we have the 5 zeros for this one, and this is nothing but 6 into 3 is nothing but 18, which implies that the D is nothing but is equal to 3, and hence we have calculated the number of the days over here as nothing but is equal to 3. And this is exactly that we have to calculate over here, that we have to calculate that how many days will the water of this tank last. So the number of the days the water of this tank last should be nothing but is equal to the consumption of the water by the 4,000 people per head per 8 days. So using that particular concept, we just have calculated the value of D as nothing but is equal to 3. So this is nothing but the answer for this question.